All right, we're live. We're live. We're live.
We're live.
We are live. We're live.
Yep.
We're live here. We're not live there.
So if someone is a there you go.
Did you want me to wait?
No. So if someone is a subscriber to you,
Yes.
will they get a notification that you?
We're first time we're trying this out. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're on YouTube and you happen to see my page.
Yeah.
And you see it says live,
Mm-hmm.
then you can click that.
Just dive right in.
And you dive right in,
Yeah.
so you don't have to wait until Tuesday or next Tuesday
So
or whatever.
It's the off season. There's no rules.
There's literally no rules. Okay, there's one rule. There's one rule. We have to make sure that we have to make sure that we have to wear our clothes.
Yeah.
We're gonna start right off with the beer of the week, and I gotta pull this up because I think it's this one, but I'm not sure. We're live now. I don't want to mess it up.
Right.
It is. It's this one.
Yeah.
I'll let you do this one because you brought it.
Yep. Well, we're still in the non-alcoholic phase of our lives. That's how we
Down
do
the phase of our lives.
Guess how old we are. So we got the single items, just the hazy, juicy, and refreshing. 100 calories, I think. Pretty good.
100. That's
I think it's 100.
that's a lot for an NA.
Yeah.
Did we have this? We did a Sam.
We've done this one.
Oh, we have done this one.
Yeah.
No, we haven't, right?
Nope.
Wink.
You're right. It's a little more calories than the athletics that we usually have, or I usually have, non-alcoholic. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, 98. I see it.
Okay, 98.
1.5 grams of protein, though. Just ignore those carbs and we're good to go. It's not bad though. It actually tastes good.
Yeah, I like it. After this, I think I have one left in my beer fridge, and then I'm done. I have a Red Bull in there too.
Are you done? And you're going back to the A and not the NA? You're dropping the N.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's not one out there that I don't know. They seem the same to me.
I don't know. I almost.
I'm just getting some live feedback from the live.
Me too.
Okay, are you good?
Me too. My cousin's watching.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
So, what is your feedback? Mine's the audio is not good.
She told me to talk louder.
Guys and girls.
Yep.
Not next week's episode. The week after that episode,
Yeah.
we'll be fine on the live. So,
Yep.
we appreciate the feedback, though. I had a feeling because it's a little far away.
Right.
We're gonna get this situated anyway.
Yeah. I mean, what if? Yeah, you can't move it closer because then we'll be right.
I
in
know.
our
Well,
faces.
I don't know if it works the other way.
Yeah.
If I do it, if I do it landscape versus like a portrait, but everything on the socials is portrait, so
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
barely fitting in the frame at this point.
Yeah. Jessica says I need to talk louder even normally, but now the microphone is right in front of my face.
I try to keep it as close as possible.
Yeah, I didn't bring my computer today, so I forgot it. So the mic is right. Usually it's over here. So I never remember to lean over, but I got it right in front of my face.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not terrible.
No.
But it's not great.
Right.
We'll get a mic for the live.
That just defines that's me. That just describes me to a T. Gets the job done.
It gets the job done.
Yep.
So we'll go into we have a few different things to talk about, but we're gonna start with the big news in the NFL world.
Yeah.
Was the salary cap increase.
Right.
30 million, baby.
It's a lot.
It's a lot because they projected it to be like 14-ish higher.
Yeah.
Now it's at 255.
This thing is
255
blowing up.
million.
Yep. Now a lot of teams who are in salary cap hell are just kicking that can down the road. The Chiefs breathing a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
The Saints who it's so funny because we always joke about how the Saints are always in salary cap hell. It's like that job. They must have one person that's all they do, and they just restructured with Derek Carr for $20 million, to get that off the cap. So yeah, that's a big increase.
Well, if you look at it too, so that 30 million, like the Chiefs would have been in negative.
Yeah.
Some of the Jaguars would have been negative. The Eagles, the Giants just made the cut there.
Who's 1 and 2?
1 and 2, but you know what's funny though? It changed. This doesn't seem right. Maybe there was some signings. I think this is like a live update.
Yeah.
It must be because we just spent apparently now we're down to 79. But the top 3 teams when this increased.
Yeah.
Was Washington, New England, and Chicago in the top 3 picks in the draft.
Oh right, yeah.
Which is odd.
I've been hearing rumblings about the Patriots talking with the Vikings about trading out of the 3 pick, but it would cost the Vikings at least 3 first-round picks.
Oh my god, for number 3? That's
unless there's someone out there they really like.
What does New England get out of that? Just the picks, or
yeah, probably just the picks and wherever the Vikings' first-round pick is, which is probably somewhere in the middle. I don't know.
Yeah, I should probably look that up. Is Kirk unrestricted? What's his deal?
I think he can sign anywhere. I think he's done. Well, whatever.
Would you take him?
Sure, as a bridge, why not?
I mean, you guys just need everything.
I know.
That's the problem.
Exactly. I would probably be okay with trading for those 3 first-round picks because that's a lot. It's a lot. Like this year, I don't know. It's gonna be a weird year. You give Mayo at least the one of just like whatever, good luck, have fun.
Yeah.
So then after that, you get serious.
I'm thinking that could be wrong. It's still February.
Yeah.
I think Washington goes Jaden.
I've been seeing that. He fits their criteria.
He's the RG3 4.0 or something.
Yeah.
It's just
he did he's legit, but
I know, but I've watched
unpolished.
I've watched highlights of all these, not all of them, but like some of these guys, 4 or 5 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucking hard because you don't know, like the defenses are so different.
Yeah.
And the plays just like break down so much easier.
Yeah.
They run, they take off. I mean, some of those runs is like, even against Alabama.
Yeah.
He's like shakes somebody, barely shakes somebody. He's just dead. Like, I can't judge it. I really can't. I just have to like sit back and whatever you guys pick, I'm gonna roll with.
Yeah, it's interesting because Anthony Richardson, I feel like I don't know if he fits a profile of like the same kind of player, but the running things breaking down, he just runs. That's great, but you're gonna get killed at the NFL level.
Yeah, because you can also, a lot of those highlights with Jaden, he's not sliding. He's just kind of like getting bumped and then he gets tackled.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Josh Allen.
Yeah, I'm convinced Josh Allen's going to go the way of Cam Newton. Within a couple more years, his body's just going to break down on him. You just can't take that many hits. It just adds up.
But then it's like, that big run that we were talking about, the 52-yarder and like I don't know if it was the playoff game.
Against the Steelers?
When he took off, he was getting banged. It was like 52-yard touchdown. See, he gets rewarded sometimes for that. So it enables his bad behavior. It's like, but see, I can score sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, Cam ran like a mother. That truck dudes all the time.
But he was big though. Like Cam had sized him.
Wasn't Josh Allen's big? But I mean, it makes it even worse.
That's true.
Because Cam, it was like his shoulder that eventually gave out, or elbow or something like that. And Josh Allen already had an elbow injury last year. By the time the playoffs rolled around, he was hurt. I think Cam just broke down. His body broke down.
That's true. I feel like Cam was like
is
bulkier, like more muscular than Josh Allen.
Yeah, I would agree.
But then you look at like Big Ben, and who didn't really run, but he could take the hits. But
he could move when he needed to.
Broke down too.
Yeah, the problem was at the end of his career, he was just a statue and could not move. And now even Dak, since the ankle injury, has been slowing down. But I mean, his ankle exploded, so I can kind of see that. Yeah.
Zachary Pretzels. I mean, so as of now, it changed a little bit. So Washington still has the most cap space at 79 million. The Titans are at 78. Bears are at 78. New England's at 78. So they're all like kind of in a line. The absolute last place, negative 40 million. Any guess?
I would say the Saints.
They're at negative 32. So there's a team worse than
them. They did just clear a lot from that Derek Carr deal. It was like 20 million. I mean, I don't know if it's exactly matched to that, but
it's I don't know how much it changed. They're at 32 now.
Probably, I want to say the Raiders or the Bills or something.
Bills.
Yeah.
Negative 40 million.
Yeah.
The Raiders aren't in terrible shape. They have 42 million to play with.
Oh, okay.
So they're not.
Maybe 2 years ago I was thinking of them. But yeah, I'll just because that's why they traded Khalil, so that makes sense. He's off the books. Bills make sense because they get they're paying a lot of people, including Diggs. Allen's got his contract, so that's a tough thing. That's why it's tough to stay on top. And were they ever really on top?
Debatable.
You won a couple division titles. Hang those banners.
I mean, that's like, are the Bills the Cowboys of the AFC?
At least they made a championship, right? They got that going for them. I guess.
I know. In a year that Joe B was out, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's not looking good though, because I think it goes into the next year too. Like you can see 25 and 26.
But now I'm
27.
curious. You know, I bet a lot of these teams too also bank on the salary cap going up.
Yeah.
That's why the COVID year was so weird when it went down, and the Patriots had a ton of money to spend because they just had those are the way the numbers work. But I think it's also going to go up a lot because they're catching up from that COVID year.
That's what they said for this year. They also said to not anticipate that big of a spike like in years to come. But they said some of that was from the COVID year.
Okay.
I don't know how that came up, but now it's up to
I don't know how any of it works.
30 million.
All I know is that the NFL is king, and
They'll fight.
it makes a lot of money.
They'll fight.
There's a lot of money, and now next year, next year they're gonna do a wild card game on Amazon, right? Playoff game. That's another however many million they're gonna add to the coffers.
Yeah.
I'm sure Peacock will come. Well, they already did. I'm sure Paramount Plus will come calling. Netflix.
That's what because you've said it and I've heard it other places afterwards that the Super Bowl would be a paid game, and you look at what the
see it coming.
WWE did with Netflix, it's going to be at Netflix or Prime.
I can see it. I could see them doing. Yeah, I totally could.
Because they throw enough money at it. I mean, look at would they throw $5 billion at WWE to get Raw for 10 years?
Yeah,
they have money to spend.
Yep. Yeah.
Shut all the other guys out.
And that'll be interesting to see because that's gonna be their first live programming, like weekly basis. Because they did that live thing once for like the Love Is Blind reunion, and it went horribly wrong. So hopefully they figure out by next year.
Do you watch this shit?
You think I watch that?
I don't know because I had a conversation on a different show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Different program, and it came up, and I was like, "This is girl garbage television."
Yeah, I don't watch that.
And then it was said that no guys like it too, and I was like, "I don't think so."
I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. I will. My favorite thing about those shows is that I'll pop in. It's on this weird scene, and then I'm gone for a while, and I come back, and it's just everything's so wildly different.
Yeah.
I was like, what happened to this person? And then she just goes off on like this whole diatribe of what happened. But I can't really say anything because I watch professional wrestling.
I have equated it to that. I say that those reality shows are girl garbage television.
Mm-hmm.
Wrestling is guy garbage television. However, it's different levels of quality though.
Yeah,
it's not as garbage. I mean, it's garbage because it's like, it's a silly facade kind of thing, but it's a sport. They're very athletic.
Yeah.
Okay. They're acting.
They sure are.
They're acting their hearts out in front of thousands, tens of thousands of people.
Right. I always ask Jessica. I said, Jessica, if I main WrestleMania in front of 80,000 people,
can I be the special guest referee?
Would you? Oh, she's texting me right now, so something's coming in hot. Like, would you be proud of me? And she's like, no. Like,
oh my god, yo, that's terrible.
How could you?
What?
What
if you won the heavyweight championship
of
the world?
The WWE World Heavyweight Championship of the world? Me and Braden fight for that all the time. No, it's acting, it's athletics, it's a show, But you know what? People say, the thing you always hear is, oh, it's fake. It's fake. It's fake. Do you really think, that, what's that guy? What's that guy's name? The doctor? Do you think McDreamy is really a doctor? No. It's fake television. Everything on TV is fake. Everything you watch is fake. Yes. Nothing is real.
Yes.
Nothing is real.
Unless it's like live sports.
Yes.
But everything is scripted. Even the reality shows, they're all scripted.
Yeah.
It's not as like, it's completely raw. It's not.
Ellen Pompeo.
Who the fuck
She's
is
the one from Grey's Anatomy. She's not really a doctor in real life. You know that, right?
Yeah, like did you think she was a doctor for some time? I mean,
so that's what I equated to.
It's scripted. Now they're not really. It's a fine line. They're hitting each other, but not really. But it's still like effing hard.
Yep.
What's the feedback? Let's go on the live stream.
She said terrible comparison.
No, it's not.
I'd be embarrassed that my Love Is Blind characters exist. Every time I watch, and every time the show comes on, it's always like salespeople, account executive, customer client relations specialist. All salespeople. That's all it is. It does this stuff. I don't know.
This is Love Is Blind.
Yeah, because it always shows like their job titles.
I'm not gonna lie. I've gotten a breakdown on the premise of that show 19 times. I still don't get it. I don't know what it's like. You don't see the person,
right?
And I think that's the baseline. But everything that happens after.
And Nick Lachey's there. Although I haven't seen him on this season so far. I don't know if he's still there.
Is his wife doing it?
Yeah, she's a co-host. I can't remember her name.
Okay. Vanessa Lachey.
Right. That makes sense.
Formerly
Yeah.
Vanessa Manillo.
Yeah, I think so.
Of
Yeah,
MTV.
it's literally just you and I. They like. Do I have to get into this? You want to do this?
This wouldn't be the first time, so go ahead. It's gonna go that way.
Yeah, I don't know. They all just move into a big house. A whole bunch of ladies, a whole bunch of men. Like they don't see each other, and then they literally imagine we both walk into this room except I have a door here. And this is blocked.
Yeah.
We literally sit here and talk to each other, and ask each other questions.
God, the voices can be deceiving.
Yeah, it's true. And then you do this like 30 times, like whatever that quick dating thing is, and then you pick someone and propose to them. It's really stupid.
Listen, we agree that wrestling is like is men's soap opera, right?
Yeah, no wrong with that.
If Jessica's still watching and you can get this live update, I don't know if they can comment on there. I can't see it because the phone's too far away.
Yeah.
So you gotta just text. You gotta text us.
Yeah.
Like, does she admit that it's like not good? Like it's like garbage. It's like fast food for the.
She does not enjoy it.
She watches it though, right?
She'll watch it with me, yeah.
Not wrestling. I mean, like these shows.
Oh.
Like, does she is she cognizant? Does she think that it's like the McDonald's of
Yes.
like tell? Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
It's trash TV.
It's trash TV. But
There's nothing wrong with that.
wrestling is the same thing.
Yeah,
It's like mind garbage.
I don't have time to plan my week, and it's also on Netflix. But you just watch them all in a row. I don't have time to sit down once a week and watch 22 episodes of a season. I just can't do it.
No.
I just can't do it.
No.
And all these shows, they all just get worse. Like Walking Dead is on like
That's like all.
I think the main one's over, but there's like 8 spin-offs.
I
Oh, here we go. She does. I love trash. It's more real than pretending to be a wrestler. It's not even a pro sport. Wow. It's literally the world's oldest sport.
Yeah.
Greco-Roman style wrestling.
Yeah.
Two naked men wrestling is literally the oldest sport.
Yeah.
But it's just a show.
There's nothing weird about it.
No, nothing weird at all. It's just for funsies. And you know what? The number one star in Hollywood is The Rock. So.
Right. And what was he?
Exactly.
He was a wrestler.
And he was
He
a
was
wrestler.
a WWF wrestler.
And he was a professional football player, and he's an NCAA champion.
Oh yeah, that was technically professional, right? What did he play? CFL? What did he play?
He did, yeah. He played CFL, and then he played for the University of Miami. He was
Right.
back up to Warren Sapp, or Warren Sapp took his job. But I think he won the NCAA championship in like '96 or something.
That sounds
He
right.
was on one of those teams. Yep,
And then he turned wrestler.
he sure did.
So that was a nice bridge on
Yeah.
some Netflix trash. I don't know how we got here. Super Bowl on Netflix.
Yeah, I can totally see it happening, 100%. Eventually, it's funny because everyone will complain, but it just, people are still watching it. People are buying, I mean, I know the numbers might be fudged, but people are watching on the Peacocks. They're going to watch on Prime.
I know.
Because most people have Prime at this point. Although, it's like,
Yeah.
it used to be Prime was order this and you'll get it in 2 days. And now you order it and it's like, we'll send it eventually. And then you'll get it within 2 days of us sending it. It's all shenanigans.
It kind of is. Well, some stuff I buy now, I'm getting the 7 to 11 in the morning the
Yeah.
next day. Because they're just ripping it from like Walmart.
Yeah, we bought two
I mean,
things.
not Walmart, Whole Foods.
Yeah, we bought 2 things. It was supposed to be same day delivery. We paid like an extra $3 and it did not arrive on time. So we got a refund. Automatically, which was nice.
I mean, that's-
But yeah, sometimes it happens and then sometimes it's just like, you'll get it whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it gets cheaper every year.
Right?
They add more money.
It's like, we're adding more shows to the Prime, and so we're gonna increase. Like, just stop adding stuff. It's good where it is. Just stay flat.
That's the only thing though, like with the Netflix price increase, it's also like they're giving you more content. So it's like that money's gotta come from somewhere. It's like you want these shows, you want these Netflix originals and
Right.
documentaries and movies. There's gotta be a budget for it.
Just wait till Monday Night Raw shows up.
That's what I said too, because that's where you're gonna see. They just spent $5 billion.
Mm.
That's gonna go up. What are you paying? I think they pay like $24 a month.
Yeah, I downgraded from the 4K to the regular, and I don't even notice the difference. I have a 4K TV.
But you have ads?
No,
I don't know.
I don't want to do that.
I
The
do
only
ads
thing-
on Hulu.
Me
'cause
too.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realize that was $18 a month that I was paying.
I just bundle that, Hulu and ESPN Plus. There's so many of them.
But that's like 18. But I didn't realize it was 18.
Is it really 18?
It was a lot cheap. I think I saw the thing was $18. And now they're all cracking down because I used to borrow somebody's Netflix
Right.
account. They're like, yeah, it's not in the household. Now Hulu and Disney are doing it.
Netflix is doing it.
Netflix did it first, and now
Yeah.
ESPN I think is also doing it.
There's so many. I
No
got
password sharing anymore.
we had Amazon, Apple, for free for a year from T-Mobile, but that is gone. So I don't have that anymore because we're gonna watch the Dynasty, the Patriots one, but I don't. The Patriots, the documentary on Apple TV, but I didn't feel like spending money for it. Also, not getting the best reviews on the Patriots subreddit. But yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. But I'm like, I don't feel like paying for another one of these guys. I got the Paramount Pluses for all the Nickelodeon stuff, the Paw Patrols.
Yeah.
I got Netflix, Peacock for soccer and wrestling, and
God, you got a ton of them.
I do. I have most of them. Prime I just have because it's Prime.
I don't have Peacock, and what's the other one?
I also got Peacock on Black Friday last year, so I got it. It's like $1 a month. That's the time to get those.
What's the other one though? There's a Peacock.
Paramount.
Paramount.
Peacock,
I don't
yeah.
know that either. You had Paramount too?
Mm-hmm. That's the
Wait,
Nickelodeon.
do you have cable too?
I do. So Paramount
Jeez.
Paramount's a Nickelodeon channel, so it has Paw
Mm.
Patrol, Paw Patrol Live, Paw Patrol movie, 1 and
I
2.
bet you can't wait till that phase is over.
Yeah.
Although you're gonna have another one right behind
Yeah,
it. So you're not getting out of that anytime
They have
soon.
all the goodness, and also it has NFL on CBS. So if I have to watch downstairs, I can watch the Patriots, which happens.
I'm interested to see what the Fox one is.
Oh yeah, they're gonna bundle them all together, right?
Yeah, well,
Well, then they said if you have ESPN Plus, you're gonna have access to it. So I'll be curious to see. But then that price is gonna go way up.
That's what I mean. Access or
Yeah,
like the
I
ability to like
I know.
upgrade.
Ugh. I would love to get rid of cable. I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Do it. Do it. You won't.
I won't. There was someone.
Oh no! Is she keeping up with the Kardashians?
No, she just wants that one.
Okay.
She also doesn't like. I feel like she can't defend herself. But she's not a fan of the streaming.
She wasn't able to before anyway.
I know the streaming of the sports because it's sometimes the buffering and sometimes it's behind, which I don't like either.
Yeah.
I like having it right on the dot. Because if I look down at a chat and it gets spoiled, like even if it's like a play before, I'm very miserable.
That's true, but I'm trying to look it up here, but I'm not finding anything.
For what? All
The
the
Fox
Fox thing.
one.
Yeah.
But with YouTube, they have the NFL package,
Yep.
so it is a stream.
Oh right. True.
So I really don't have.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
have a
true.
choice.
No choice.
Although they said after, maybe not the first, definitely not the first year, they said that we're gonna potentially make it like a la carte, so you could buy,
Each team. So
Right.
MLB TV does that. You can buy just one team.
but only the auto market game. I'm assuming only the auto market games, which is fine
I would
because
imagine that, yeah.
you could just watch it locally.
Yeah, it's just I don't know of any team I would spend a lot like $100 for, except for maybe the Celtics. Like, is there? And I mean, obviously you do it for the Redskins, but so like the Revolution, MLS is on Apple TV, and it's $100 for the full season.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to spend that much.
Well, it's the revolution.
I know.
It's soccer.
Like,
Like, where does soccer rank on your sports list?
Oh God.
Like, is
Let's
it
see.
Football, basketball.
Football, basketball, sometimes basketball, football. If you watch, I get more stressed out watching the Celtics than I do watching the Patriots.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I don't know why.
I see what you mean. Because the possessions are a lot faster,
yeah, and I don't know. I don't know.
and it's like a faster game. So every
Yeah.
possession, it's like I don't know,
Like-
watching it.
Jessica does not enjoy watching the Celtics with me.
We broke our streak.
I know.
We're actually on a
I know.
2-game
Yeah,
winning
2-game
streak.
winning
So let me know if you
Yeah,
want to watch the
yeah.
next one.
The Patriots, I don't know. It's just you're right. Probably because there's just so much in between. It's just like if you watch a football game, there's not that much live action comparatively. Huddles.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with basketball, it's just nonstop, and then the 3-point, oh my, and you miss like 10 in a row, whatever. So yeah, basketball, basketball, whatever. Hockey, no, like I don't even know where that is. It's down. Baseball used to be number one. It's not anymore.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's so sad. It's really sad.
It is. I think about those games back when we were younger, and
Yeah.
they were so good. I was so into it.
Shout out Dan Rock.
Shout out Dan Rock. Gonna be Dad Rock.
Dan Rock. I read in his yearbook, in like his 8th grade yearbook, I took my signature was on the baseball games. But yeah, I barely watch that, but I get that for free from T-Mobile. I get MLB TV for free. So,
saying something.
but I'm not paying
They're
for
just
it.
giving that shit away.
Yeah, they've always done it. I don't know if this is whatever agreement they have with T-Mobile. So yeah, baseball, soccer, baseball. I'd still put baseball above soccer. Yeah.
So it's $100 for like your fourth
Yeah.
favorite sport.
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it.
It's probably not.
I don't think so.
I mean, how many of those games are you gonna watch?
Right. I don't remember how many I watched last year. I don't know.
That's the thing. You gotta figure like we spent the money.
You watch every single one.
We watched every single one.
Yeah.
And granted, we got all these other out of market games that we didn't give a fuck
I
about.
know. Yeah, that's true.
But
yeah,
I'm
And then you
assuming
get
the price
every-
would be cheaper.
you get every game, which is great. I mean, if you're a diehard all day, like get it all day. But
Yeah.
I enjoy when they were on TV, cable or whatever channel they were on. I think they're on NBC Sports, and they went to My Network TV or something. I watched them where I could, but it's like a quick thing where I can just flip it on. When I have to go look for the Apple TV, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
I wouldn't on that. Although, but it's probably like my second or third favorite sport is like MMA. So like I do
That's
spend
true.
the money on the pay-per-views, although I
Yeah.
usually split it with other people.
that's true, and it's also fewer. So like there's usually one MLS game a week. Like they play like every Saturday.
Yeah, so this is like
It's
I mean,
39 games in total.
yeah,
So you're spending $3 a game, I guess.
not terrible, but if you're not gonna, I mean,
If you
that's
only
like the
watch
price
10
of like one pay-per-view for the UFC.
Yeah,
but
and
if
I-
we split it.
And I never watch them all the way through. Like even baseball, like I'll watch between 20 and 30 games, but not from inning 1 to inning 9.
No.
I just watch like a few innings here or there, or listen to the radio stream, but that's it.
Are they gonna do any sort of local broadcast for
They're on Nesson.
the Rhode Island
yeah.
FC?
They're gonna be on Nesson. I will watch those.
I can't watch them.
I know. I have the. Yeah, Nesson. They'll be on. Yeah, so I can watch Nesson.
To me, that makes more sense. Even though I don't know where they fall in a category of soccer.
Mhm.
Soccer's like college sports. It's like this whole
Hmm.
Pythagorean theorem.
It is a triangle. It is a pyramid.
They can't do it. I would just want pro sports.
They are professional sport. I mean, as long as you're getting
like
paid.
a league where it's like I just want that one league. But don't they cross promote?
Well,
Doesn't soccer don't they like
they
go?
can, they can play against each other. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much. I like the UFC they do no cross promotion. Neither does the NFL. The NFL is not going with the
They
UFL.
don't do like a super card. UFC. Versus
No, they just did that actually with Bellator.
and PPL, right? I saw
PFL, yeah.
that. PFL.
PFL bought out Bellator. I
Uh,
was listening to a live stream of some of it
Mm-hmm.
because it was on at like 3:00 in the afternoon, and it was $60. The card didn't look that great, so I was gonna buy it. I was listening to a live stream, and the guy I listened to was like, "This is the biggest piece of shit card." Bellator, who got bought out, won every fight I think
Oh.
except the main event, which was a mismatch because Ryan Bader's typically like a 205er. He has the heavyweight belt, but he's a 205er. The other guy he fought was like 6'8",
Mhm.
and he lost in like the first 20 seconds. So it was like a piece of shit fucking card.
Who did Kimbo Slice fight for? Was that Bellator?
Elite XC and then Bellator.
Yeah. I remember that.
I watched that I think at
Actually,
Dan
Dan
Rock's
Rock's house, yeah.
when he got knocked out by
Yeah.
Seth Petroselli in
Yeah.
like 7 seconds.
The hair guy. Who
Yeah, the pink
they
hair.
slid. Oh, because you supposed to fight Cam Shamrock and he got sick.
Yeah.
Right? So he
Mm-mm.
didn't fight. That's right. Oh no, his brother. Oh, he hurt his eye. Yeah.
He got cut in training the day before.
Was it
that
Ken
day.
Shamrock or
It was
brother?
Ken,
Okay.
and he got split open, and because he needed stitches, they put Seth Petroselli in.
Yep.
They also paid him to not go to the ground with Kimbo,
Oh my god.
which didn't matter anyway. But then they found out about it, and Elite X, that was the last event they did.
Yeah.
Because you can't pay a guy to not.
Right.
That's cheating.
Yeah. Especially if you bet money on it or something. That's
Right.
that's not good.
So
Wow.
that injury to Ken Shamrock's eye tanked that
Yeah.
whole organization.
Wow. That's funny. Wild.
Yeah. We are actually gonna go to a Rhode Island FC game.
We are gonna go.
Did we finalize this? Actually?
I don't think
Did
so.
we do it on the podcast? Did we get the clearance?
Yeah, we're all
We
good.
good.
I got my round. I got my hat. I got my round FC hat, so I'm ready to go. It's only 15 minutes from my house, Bryant. So
That's not
just
bad.
gotta figure out what game to go to, and yeah,
You want to do this?
I'll text you.
I thought
Yeah. That'd be confirmation. We'll go.
Okay. Yeah.
We
No.
definitely want to go to a game for sure.
We'll definitely go to the game because
Yeah.
the old stomping ground.
Yeah, That's right.
Brown University.
But I might focus. Yeah, honestly, I might focus more on them than I do the Revolution this year. Especially, I can't watch 2 soccer teams. I can't do that. It's too many.
That's a lot.
There's a lot. I couldn't watch you. I watch the main Red Claws sometimes. Well, not the main Red Claws anymore. Now the main Celtics.
Why did they change that?
I don't know. Synergy. Stupid. Red Claws is a great name, especially because it was partially named after Red Auerbach. I think it's a great name.
This is a great name.
But I think the Celtics own them now, so they just whatever makes it easier. Print less
Did they not
cards.
own them before?
No.
They were just the
It was
affiliate.
kind of like the Paul Sox or Woo Sox were technically weren't owned by them, and now they kind of are.
That is true. So, like in our off season,
Yeah.
we're gonna do. Well, we do some draft stuff too.
Yeah.
Some training camp stuff, but we're gonna go on adventures.
Yeah.
So we can talk about it.
Right.
So we're gonna go see Rhode Island FC.
Yeah.
We have to catch a P Bruins game.
Yeah. Woo Sox.
We're gonna do the Woo Sox.
So it's pretty much going to be minor league central. Is what it's going to be.
We're gonna go to Seekonk Speedway.
Oh, yeah.
Get some racing.
Yeah. That. I've never seen a race. I'm
Really?
intrigued by it. Yeah. I've never seen any race outside of Mario Kart. Daytona. I played that game. I've never seen a race from. I mean, I've watched some Daytonas 500s. I'm like just like for 2 minutes. Like, this isn't for me. During the pandemic, when they did like those virtual races, I watched some of those just to see what it was about.
Yeah.
It wasn't for me, but
We gotta. My cousin does the iRacing. That's the virtual racing.
yeah, I think that's what it was, something like that.
We gotta try that out.
I thought about trying to get into F1 at some point because it's a big thing, and I remember I texted you about it because you.
Is that
follow-
just like the drag race?
No, that's like
Australia?
it's in like mostly Europe, right? And they have to watch
Oh
horses.
yeah. No.
There's like a whole thing behind that. I always see it on Reddit, and I'm like, I should maybe get into that. And then one of the guys I used to listen to, the video game podcast, he had an F1 podcast, and I was like, maybe I'll check it out sometime, but I just never got around to it. I can't do it. I can't. All I watch now, because I don't watch TV.
Mm.
I don't watch any TV. I don't watch any shows at all,
Yeah.
besides wrestling here or there. When I was on paternity leave, the way I was able to tell what day of the week it was what wrestling show was on that night. Literally. Like, I'm not even joking.
Are they still Monday through Friday? All of them?
Yeah, because
Or is it
Raw's on Monday, NXT is Tuesday, AEW Dynamite's Wednesday, TNA is Thursday, and then I think
TNA's still going on?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, they put their name back to TNA again. They're Impact Wrestling like TNA
Well, that's
again.
right.
And then Friday is
Good to know
AEW
that.
Rampage and SmackDown. Then Saturday is AEW Collision. Literally, except for and Sundays are pay-per-views. Actually, I think they're on Saturdays now.
Is New Japan not?
They're on Access TV Tuesday or Thursday. I'm not sure. I think it might be Thursday. They might be after TNA.
Hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, they're on here in the States. But I can't.
We should do that too because usually Raw, SmackDown, or something will come to the dunk, whatever they call
They were
it.
here not too long ago.
December they were here for SmackDown.
Yep.
So they,
Yep.
I mean, they usually come every so often, even if they do like a house show or something.
Yeah.
Do they still do WWE live?
Yeah, they still do.
They like house shows.
They still, yeah. I don't think they do as many as pre-pandemic, but they still do them.
Hmm.
That's when they get all their work in.
That's another event.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to.
Yeah.
And do a little recap.
Yeah. I can't wait to start bringing Braden to all this stuff. It's gonna have a great time.
Is he? I mean, the soccer's got to be easy,
I know,
right?
yeah,
Or is
it's
it the attention span?
Yeah, the attention span. I'm not sure if he'll make it the whole time. He might be like 1 year away. That's why I'm like struggling with him. Like, I want to start bringing him to games, but he's not quite there yet.
Yeah.
He's so close.
Yeah. Does he watch it with you, like soccer or anything?
Oh yeah, he loves it. He loves basketball. He loves the Celtics. He is
Yeah.
into the Celtics.
Oh, you go to a Friars game. It's
Yeah,
another one.
another one, yeah. Another minor league game we go to.
Well, I mean, the pros are a little bit
Yeah, Red Claws is a bit of travel.
expensive.
Yeah. West Warwick has a basketball league. Like they do some sort of weird professional league over there. I forget the name of it.
In West Warwick.
Yeah, in the Civic Center.
They do a
used to-
professional
Yeah, it's like-
basketball
yeah.
league in-
Shout out Carl Bird. He used to like DJ for them or something.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta look that up. I'll look it up.
Okay.
I was remember him posting about it somewhere. It might not exist anymore, I don't know, but
I don't know. I'm
go
out.
Celtics. But yeah, Braden's into it, so we're gonna get into it. Yeah, we'll do some fun stuff. So now the weather's like slowly starting to turn. I'm getting very excited because I started to get the doldrums of winter.
I'm over it.
I know. It's
I've been completely over it for the last couple of weeks.
especially once football
Hate
ends.
it.
Once football ends, and then you start, and then like, so I watch golf, I watch PGA Tour, and they're like in the nice areas.
Yeah.
You know, they're like in Mexico, and you just see how nice the weather is, and you're just like, oh my god, get over here, come on. I'm
I looked at the
waiting for you.
forecast and it said it's gonna rain for like
No.
from March 2nd to March 11th. Just rain every fucking day.
I realized how little I left the house when it was like overcast for like 10 days in a row, and I didn't even notice. I never even noticed. Like, oh no, I need to leave. And then in the Revolution, they just kicked off this Saturday, and they played a few days before that. And this is why the soccer is so difficult for you, because they played in the CONCACAF Champions Cup against the team from Panama.
Oh yeah. Of course.
1-0
Everybody goes
win.
to
CONCACAF Champions Cup, baby. They just beat a team from Panama 1-0. But that's one of the cool things about soccer. You have an American team playing a team from
I
Panama.
don't think it's that cool.
Well, I mean, sometimes you get an American fighter fighting a fighter from Panama. Is that neat?
Not exactly the same. Though. They're in a different league. It's like cross promotion. That's the problem.
Yeah. I mean, like, WWF back in the day used to have super cards with, like, New Japan. Like Hulk Hogan used to wrestle over there sometimes in Japan.
The UFC in the early days, they did that with
Yeah.
Pride.
Yeah.
They did that,
yeah.
but Dana White will never do that.
No, it's all closed doors. And now AEW, they do cross promotion with New Japan. They do all sorts of stuff.
But there's a reason why.
Yeah, it's because they're not number one. Like
Right.
WWE.
If you have more to lose when you're number
Right.
one. Like that card with Bellator and PFL. Like if that was Bellator and the UFC,
Oh yeah.
and Bellator just ran the
Yeah.
table,
That'd be
that is-
embarrassing.
that is a terrible look for
Yeah.
UFC. It's just too big of a risk.
And the women's Royal Rumble had the TNA Women's Champion in it. So they're sprinkling it in, but nothing huge.
Somebody was in that. Was it from AEW or was that the TNA?
No,
She did like a 1-day contract to the. Who was the one who did like a 1-day contract
With who?
just to go fight in the Royal Rumble?
Oh, I forget her name. Jordy Ann Grace. That's her name.
That's it.
Yeah, she's a TNA Women's Champion. They're just there and she wrestled. She looked good. She did a good job.
I saw that.
The problem is she looked better than the WWE.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. But then again, that's a little bit different, I guess.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
for
it's
sure.
scripted. It's like.
And also different styles.
Right.
Like the Japanese style is infinitely different from American style, and Mexican, English style is different. It's just
Well, I was texting you during that because I was watching the women's.
That's right.
It was.
That's right. Yeah, you weren't loving it.
It was not good.
No, Jessica wasn't loving it either. But like I said, she'll watch with me.
I think the individual matches of the women's wrestling is better. I mean, the Royal Rumbles are tough anyway because it's just like you're in the ring, you can't really do much outside of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times these
right.
guys are just like
They're just laying around waiting.
you
Yeah.
kind of have to just wait.
One of my favorite matches of all time, and I texted this to you, is Sasha Banks versus Bayley at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2, I think. They main evented. It was excellent. It was a good match. It was a good story too. The story's about it's all about the story.
It's all about the story arc.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap this up. We touched on just about every sport possible.
I was like, we're gonna talk about let's talk about sports, like other sports that we watch. Did not expect to get in that tangent.
It's like the can of beer that's just called beer. Sports. It's about anything and everything. We went from we even talked about fucking Netflix shows.
I know. The funny thing is that we literally do this every single week. Like just talk about every sport in some capacity or another. So yeah, I'm into it. I enjoyed myself.
Let's wrap this one up. And,
Alright.
We'll get on to the next one.
Yeah, because it is off season, so so football is in a weekly until the UFL starts.
Until the UFL starts.
I watch one game and then never again.
Pretty much.
But,
all right.
yeah.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Right.
Catch you on the live. We'll catch you on the live again in
Yep.
5 minutes.
Yeah. Bye.
Yoo-hoo!
That was fun. That was fun.
How do you stop it?
Oh no, we're live forever.
We're live forever, guys.
You can never not be live ever again.
Guys, we're live forever.